Here we are once again for our weekly visit to the building site to see what's happening with the kitchen. Yeah, I think I hear workers. Column that they did outside on the corner last week has been unshuttered. Oh, I do hear workers. Let's go see. And the lintel there has been unshuttered. North face got its preliminary plaster, and that's what they're doing on the other side now. I see workers there, so that's a good sign. Let's go see. Big changes. Well, it's been a few days since the last time we were up there, so we've got somewhere to go that's not too far from the building site, so we're going to check on it one last time before I edit this video. What's your opinion? You don't have one? Well, it looks like the front facade has been completely rendered. It's very nice and crisp, but I don't see much having done elsewhere. This is exactly as I saw it the last time. So scaffolding has been put up on the back side, on the north side, to get the rendering done there. But it has been very, very windy. Almost impossible to work in this wind on the north side. The rendering is exactly the same as all the other buildings in this area. Well, the view's still beautiful from the window, even if not much has happened. So it looks like the electricity people have been here to start the process of juicing me up. We need to make a larger opening for the new 3-phase meters. These are some pretty serious rocks that came out of that wall. Good morning. I started weed whacking without you, and I'm now just letting my strimmer cool down, refilling it with gasoline. And I see something off in the distance that might be really fun exploring. Let me show you. It looks like there's some kind of structure there. So today I want to clean up the corner behind the tree, go down the wall, and figure out what's back there. And is it something I could use for my acorn production? So there is a structure here. I don't know if it was for chickens or pigs or people, but when I get back next week, after my long weekend in Athens, I'll attack this again next week. And most importantly, I'm going to get into that structure and see exactly what it is. It would be amazing if I could convert it into a summertime bedroom for guests and volunteers, really. Boy, I didn't realize how hot it was out here. I get into it and I just completely lose track of time. But I've got all the perimeter around the house done, so it's safe. And now it's just a matter of getting this back 1/4 of an acre done. really curious about this place. I wish I had the time to deal with this today, but I've got some other things going on, not least of which is a pedicure and a haircut before I go over to the other side. Looks good. It's a relief to have it done. Ruby for a quick walk and having a quick break while cookie making. It's crazy to think I helped plant these cypress trees 2007. So you see how fast they grow. They used to say that you plant cypress trees at the birth of your children and then they can use them for the rafters of the roof of their houses. Pretty cool, eh? Because I'm not here to use the hot water daily, when I do get here, I need to drain the solar hot water. I don't know, I hope it's going to be okay throughout the summer. It's a little bit crazy how hot it is right now coming out of the faucet. It's literally boiling, and that is not a good thing for the system. Today I'm taking it quite easy, and I'm going to sew myself a skirt. I don't have a pattern or anything, I'm just kind of winging it, which is what I always do when I sew. I mean, I like it. It has pockets, which I love. Yeah, I think it's okay. If you've been following my videos for a while, then you know I have been all over the place with this tiny back garden. I've had so many different plants back and forth and what it could be. I mean, really, it's just been ridiculous because I just haven't settled on anything. And then when I finally did start planting, I planted at the wrong time of year. I planted the wrong plants, and I also had somebody watering for me while I was on the island that didn't realize what it means to water in zone 10. Just like really soaking with the hose, each plant every day. So just a series of disasters has happened out here, and it looks terrible. I'm now down to no cypress trees. They both died. I removed most of the bushes except the one because I found out they're invasives. The honeysuckle is doing beautifully. And the lavender, of course, is doing fine. Honeysuckle, jasmine, I'm actually not quite sure what this is. That will do just fine. This is its third summer, actually, so that should start covering the whole wall here. And this bush is staying for now. This is one of the invasives, but I don't know. It's probably going to go as well. The lavender will stay as it is. And I had a series of mishaps back here. The battery went dead on the watering system. So I got a new battery, and then that battery went dead. So I've just had a hell of a time trying to get things watered while I'm away. And now it's far too late to start planting anything. It has to be done in the autumn. So I'm just kind of on hold now. I'll keep these few things alive that I still have here and just try to reimagine the whole thing. So that part of the story is pretty stagnant. And then the other part of the story here at this house that's pretty stagnant is the painting. That's my cat being mean to my dog because she's hungry. Anyway, I'll ignore her for a second. My painter has left a bunch of stuff here, so I know that he has been here while I was away, but nothing has actually gotten done. And, you know, it's still the end of June. He was supposed to have started months ago. The whole outside of the house needs painting, and for me to be able to attach the water capture system, the gutters, which is really important before it starts raining again next year. The house first has to be painted, the rafters, everything. At the very least, I want him to do this right away. You don't like that food? No, don't be like that. Don't be like that. Like saying. I got an accumulated tired exhaustion thing going on, which happens with me. I guess weed whacking in my spare time between making thousands of cookies actually caught up with me. So I'm here for a few days. I'm going to go to a concert on Sunday evening and then return on Monday because I've got a seminar at the farm on Kia. But I'm taking it easy here. I'm really not doing much at all. I'm cooking, I'm eating, I'm walking the dog. You know, I sewed the skirt, just really kind of taking it very easy. I forget what a great ride this bike is. It's about 5 years, maybe 6 years old now. It's one of the first generation of e-bikes to hit Europe. She's not the sexiest, but she's a good sturdy ride. I love this valley. It's like a fairy tale. Everybody has a little homestead, everybody has a vineyard, everybody has olive trees and a clay roof. And it butts up against a forest that's protected. It's just a very special valley. Super narrow, no barriers, steep drop on both sides. See that little white spot, that boat coming in? I literally just got an order from that. It's one of the ferries that goes to Jia for cookies. So fun to watch it come in and go out. I feel such a connection with the two places that I live. It's insanely windy out there, so I'll just say a few words before I show you what I'm talking about. One of the good things, one of the things that came out of losing the first 2 cypress trees that I planted, besides the fact they're very expensive and it was very sad to kill 2 young trees, but I did have a revelation, and that is that I will replant cypress trees, 3 of them this time, and I will plant them behind my Bordeaux wall. Let me show you. That will also make the cover I'm looking for here happen immediately. If I plant 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 cypress, 3 or 4. It's really good. And I'll put a watering system in that includes the olive tree and the oak on the other side, on the other edge. Yeah, that's brilliant because that way I get the effect I'm looking for, but I don't give up space in my tiny, tiny patch of garden here. So, when life gives you lemons. I found this, which I made on my loom out of recycled plastic and K and wool. And then I found this, which is one long rainbow So I cut out the yellow and the red section, and I'm just securing that onto the bag. Okay.
I'm walking the line. I'm visiting houses in motion. Breeze burning down the house.
So this is what traveling looks like now, back and forth on the ferry. I try not to take Dickie if I'm going to be away for just a day or two. But this time it was 5 days. She really hates traveling. These two, eh? Pretty amazing, huh? We're almost there, Dickie. The camera is still, but her web is really shaking in this wind. I need to take her down because she's hanging on the table I need. Such an incredible web. Oh, she's pissed. Oh, she's pissed. Okay, okay. Yeah. Not a happy camper. Anybody else need removing? Everybody else is fine. As long as they're on the outside of the human area. I feel like every time I bring you in here, there's another level of utility going on. It's a perfect area for packing pre-sealed Acorn cookies. And I have this nice rolly box now with basically event in a box. So everything that I pull out for my events, whether they're here or down at the port with the other producers, is in this rolly box. So what I'm looking for today are flags. I find in Greece, the flag is not flown all the time, the way we do in the States or in the UK, where the flag is a symbol and it's used year-round, not just on special occasions. I like to put flags on my stand down in the port, and I like to put them on my little pop-up shop. I don't know, it just makes it festive, and I'm proud to be Greek, especially considering my Anglo-Germanic Northern California roots. So this poor pathetic creature must be on a lead for at least 3 more weeks while she's in heat. And as you can see, she's not impressed. Ruby, life sucks, huh? They're putting in the steps that are necessary for the 3-phase electricity. The electric company, of course, has to come and pump it through, but we had to change the pole that sticks out of the house and holds the wires. It had to become much larger than the one we had. And now he's opening a big hole through the actual stone wall of the house in order to run the new wires and create a big enough space for the new 3-phase meter. It's a whole different thing when you're dealing with 300-year-old 1 meter wide, so that's almost a yard, stone walls. It's not like plasterboard that you can just cut a hole into it with a box cutter. I'm very happy this is happening. It hasn't taken that long, all told. And it seems that it's moving ahead. So I will be able to bring my mill and my big blue tractor here and really get started. That's going to be a big day. can hear the drilling in the background. So the plan is to get back to this weed whacking and get back to discovering what this stone structure is and what potential it might have for my acorn processing situation here. Sounds like he's coming through the fireplace. He doesn't want to be shown on film, so that's why you're only seeing hands and a little bit of knees. So it looks like the first phase is finished. Pretty major breaking occurred on the house in order to make this happen. Quite a few rocks had to be removed. And yesterday, this was added because this was not tall enough. And then, of course, all of the wiring needs to go down all the way to there. So I guess a new meter goes in here. Got this mess here. From what I understand, there will be the electric board right here in this already existing alcove. And this old one will remain to service the house, but it'll get juice from the new system. While I was at the beach, I guess he came back and put it all back together. It's pretty good. You coming? Pretty extraordinary how fast this got done for some major braking. Now it's just a matter of waiting for the electric company to bring the new meters. It could be days, it could be months. A lot going on here. Okay, from what I understand, I'm ready from this side. And this needed to happen for me to go to the next step in the process of getting three-phase electricity here. Until I get three-phase electricity, I can't bring my mill up here. So I'm hoping this gets resolved quickly. You can take it. There you go. Next week, we're going to be uncovering this mysterious hut. So be sure to subscribe so you get to see that happen. I have no idea what we're looking at, and I look forward to uncovering it with you. Thanks for being here and have a great week.